How you guys doing? Yes, Ice House! Looking good, enjoying yourselves. Let's be honest right off the bat, let's be real. How many of you guys wandered in here tonight looking for Pokemon? Come on, let's be real. Now you're super confused, like that is not Pikachu, that's a fat Mexican. What is going on here? My niece is obsessed with Pokemon right now. She's 7 years old. She's obsessed. I'm terrified. She's gonna like walk off a cliff one day, like looking for Charmander, or I don't know, what are the names? It's true, those are like her two big obsessions right now are Pokemon and Justin Bieber. Yes, Justin Bieber is the one that really freaks me out. It terrifies me. Because as much as I don't want her to walk off a cliff, I don't want her to be like in one of his videos in 10 years, like either way, that's bad, you know? Those are her two big things. Like the Justin Bieber one it freaks me out. We were having a conversation about it the other day. It was funny. She said, Uncle Oscar, do you like Justin Bieber? I said, Zoe, I am not a fan. Uncle Oscar does not like Justin Bieber. She got very upset. She was very, and look, his thing is like, it's not that I hate Justin Bieber or anything like that. Like, I feel sorry for the guy is really what it boils down to. Because he's a talented kid, he just makes horrible decisions, right? Like, he makes like the worst decisions in the history of decisions. Like, it's weird. Like, but I realize that it is not exactly all his fault. Because I read a story about him, and some of you guys might know this about him. But he actually suffers from like a mental condition. Did you guys know this? It's true. He suffers. It's crazy. It's nothing life-threatening or anything like that, but it would definitely explain like some of his behavior. Look it up. It's crazy. It's called frontal lobe douchebaggery is what it's called. It's very common now. Something like 7 out of 10 guys have it. Do the math. Look through it. Yeah. No, it's true. Like we had the conversation. She was not happy with me. She very quickly deduced, she said, Uncle Oscar, I think that you just don't like Justin Bieber because you can't get a girlfriend and all girls love Justin Bieber. Which it's like, come on, I know she's only 7 years old, you know, but she could not have been more right. Like, really? Are you kidding me? This is the smartest kid I ever met. Then she continued her diagnosis. She's like, Uncle Oscar, I think you get a lot of girlfriends if you just got skinny. You know, which I let it go for a second, and I was like, what a bitch. Like, you know, like, she's 7, she didn't hear it. But it's true, I am single, I know, surprise, shocking, I just shocked a lot of people in here. Some of you guys are staring at me like, with an ass like that, and you're absolutely right. You are right. This thing is a time bomb, you gotta be careful with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I had to stop wearing skinny jeans because they made the ass look too good, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful. My friends hate the fact that I'm single. They cannot stand it. You know, because like I'm getting older now, like I'm in my 30s and like I'm 32, like I understand like that's not getting old, but I can see where they're coming from because I'm definitely starting to exhibit like old tendencies. Like it's something I just recently realized. I was driving home, right, and I was driving through this neighborhood and I said randomly out loud to myself, wow, how'd they get their lawn so nice? Like, what the hell? Like, ew, like, where'd that come from? Like, I don't even have a lawn. Like, why do I care? You know, like, I was so psyched about the lawn. Like, it was, they cannot stand it. Like, they really don't like it. Like, because they see how happy I am is the thing. That's my theory, is the thing. Like, that's why they're all married with kids and they can't handle it. Like, because when I was in my 20s, nobody cared. Nobody cared that I was single. Now that I'm 32, all I hear from them is, Oscar, when are you going to settle down? You know, you can't stay single forever. That's the big one. You can't stay single forever. Like, really, you're 28, you've been divorced 3 times already. You can't stay single forever, okay? Like, don't lecture me, you know? Besides, it's not like I never go on dates, you know? Like, I go on dates. I've been in pseudo-relationships. It's just sometimes things go wrong. For example, earlier this year, I was dating a girl who told me after two dates, that for Valentine's Day, I had to get her candy and jewelry. I had to get her candy and jewelry for Valentine's Day. I figured, what the hell, I put them together, I got her a ring pop, you know? Which I thought was adorable, right? Yeah, she did not like it. She was not a fan, which is weird because it was grape. Like, who doesn't like grape, you know? Now I really want a grape anything. Isn't that weird? Like, that's... No, it's true though. They can't handle like the online dating. Everyone was trying to get me to do that. Look up a site, find a site you like, set up a profile. I looked into it, and you know what I realized? There's way too many online dating sites out there. That's what I realized. Like, way too many. Like, forget the ones you see commercials for all the time. You know, Match.com, eHarmony, forget those. I'm talking like weird dating sites for every type of person on the planet. You know, it's like people with lazy eyes, people who thought Avatar was overrated, you know. It's like avatarted.com, you know, weird stuff. It took a second to get to the back, but we got it, all right. It's true, like religions have dating sites. That weirds me out. That does, that freaks me out. I don't know why, it's just funny, odd. Religions have dating sites. I saw a commercial the other day for MormonSingles.com. MormonSingles.com. The commercial is the guy standing there going, you know, I never thought I'd find my soulmate till I went on MormonSingles.com, and then I found Jennifer, and Courtney, and Stephanie, and Ashley, and the rest of them, I don't know. Then the announcer came on, MormonSingles.com, find your soulmates. Like, what? We got dating apps, Tinder. You guys know Tinder, right? Good, thank God I'm not. There's one guy. Me and that one guy are on a Tinder date tonight. You know what I love about Tinder? Like the funniest thing to me about Tinder is when you like someone and you're interested and you swipe their thing to the right, bright green letters pop up and it says like, right? It's very happy, everyone feels good about themselves. If you're not interested in someone, you swipe their thing to the left, bright red letters pop up that just says, nope, which I think is the funniest thing. Like, that's by far the best thing about Tinder. Like, they're not even trying to put a positive spin on it. It's not like, no thanks, or not interested, just a big red nope. Like, which, like, if real life was like that, things would be so much easier for me, you know? Like, if I rolled up on a girl in a bar and she spotted me from 10 feet away, and before I said anything, she just went, nope, I'd be like, all right, thanks. Have a good night. Sorry to waste your time, you know, right? Like, it was so easy. That's why I wish we could take dating back to the way it was when I was 12 years old. Stay with me, I know. Hold on. But it's true, just because it was so simple back then, right? Like, think about how simple it was when you were that young. I like you, you like me, let's hold hands under the monkey bars. Boom. It's that simple. It didn't matter what your life goals were or whether her parents hated you because you were Mexican. Like, none of that stuff was an issue, you know? Like, it was very simple. Like, for that reason, like, when I was 12 years old, that's when I was in my girl getting prime. I know, it's sad, but it's just, hear me out, it's true. That's what, look, I'm not trying to brag to you guys or anything like that, but just, you know, I started early. Let's just put it that way, okay? I did. I started early. You know, and again, I don't want to get graphic or anything, but it's like, when I was 12 years old, I held so much hand. It was hot, I know. A little hot and heavy in here, but it's true. I had a lot of hand. And not like stationary hand either. Sometimes we swung it, it was nice. It was like 50 shades of hand holding, you know what I'm saying? Right? Just walk through a playground with 12-year-old me is all I'm saying. Walk through a playground with 12-year-old me. That dude is just dripping swag, you know? Just dripping swag. Just pointing at girls in the playground like, I held her hand. I held her hand too. Oh, she's a freak, she let me hold it from behind. What's up? What's that? No, don't hold hands with her. She holds hands with everybody. If you're gonna hold hands with her, wear a glove, is all I'm saying. Because she gave me warts and hangnails, all right?